So I had lunch with an economist. His name is Mark Sprague. He's the economist for Independence title, chief economist for the entire state. And I gleaned all this great information from him because to help my clients understand what's going on with the Austin market. Why should we invest here? So fourth best economy in the nation, jobs. If you want to know where to buy, find out where jobs are being created and buy there. Remember we just talked about Kalahari? Jobs are going to be a huge amount of jobs by 2020 are going to flood into the Kalahari. Remember the doctor I showed you from the House Hunter show? He came for a job at the hospital. So what I do, I got in front of the hospital. I literally stood in front of the hospital and took the stats out of and did a video, and that's how he found me. So we have still huge job growth and a super stable economy. We're the 10th largest city in the nation now. When I moved here, we were 17. That says something. So it's a seller's market still, but it's not a stupid market. So for the first time since 2012, our inventory's gone up over 3 months of inventory standing. In other words, it's been less than 3 months of inventory in Austin since 2012. That's a tight market. So he also said Texas property is the most undervalued hard asset in the world. And we all have this question, are we in a bubble? Are we in a bubble? I think certain parts of town could be in a bubble. Anywhere you have hyper appreciation for too fast, for too long, you can experience potential for a bubble. But he said we were like California was in the 1950s. Remember I was talking about my dad buying that house in 1963 in San Mateo, what that house is worth now? So, actually, the appreciation rate was more about 7% last year. So that's stats. But he said under 250,000, expected to go up. This confirms with what Forbes said, 25 to 35%, under 250,000 over the next 3 years. So it doesn't take much. You just buy a medium price house or a house under 250. That's what's happened to your house, and just write it up. And then when it gets too expensive because the property taxes are too expensive, sell it, do a 1031 tax deferred exchange, and go buy in a lesser priced homes, multiple properties in a different area. So 5 major U.S. corporations are looking. We even have Google's here, going to be speaking later on. And we have 10,000 companies in the last 7 years have moved from California. 10,000 companies. So our biggest asset is our brain power.
10,000 companies moved
from California. To Austin.
To Texas, to Austin.
Yeah, to Austin. So that's little companies and big companies, right? And that as a real estate broker, I've been helping them